Hey!
Hey!
Wait, hey!
Pete,
Lee?
when I say the word exotic, what imagery does it conjure up in your mind?
It's a pedals.
Pedals?
Yeah.
Food?
Exotic.
Countries?
Oh,
cities? Ladies?
No, pedals.
Just pedals.
Just pedals.
Just pedals. That's fair
Absolutely.
enough.
I don't
Well-
know, I've never been anywhere. I never go any places, never see anything.
Well, that is fine because this video is about exotic pedals.
Yeah.
Specifically, some exotic pedals that are on what Andertons like to refer to as an epic D. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
The little jam at the beginning, or little loop at the beginning.
Very, very short little loop.
Yeah, I don't know what you saw of that, but we recorded the basic rhythm part with the AC booster into a clean amplifier with the gain turned down. You probably saw that on thing. And then as we added lead parts, there was a RC booster into the AC booster. Then we switched the RC booster off and just used the AC booster on its own, but gained up a bit.
Yeah.
And then we switched to the BB preamp.
Yes.
So these three pedals are, I don't know if they're the original pedals from Xotic, but I think they are.
I think they are. I
think
think they've just been around for
original
so
trio.
long. They've been around for so long. I've been seeing them since I was, 19 and gigging, and they've just been on the scene, as it were.
I've never been disappointed by an Xotic pedal. They've always given a good sound, but so the three original ones is a really clean boost. I'm trying to remember if RC stands for really clean, but whatever. It's a clean boost, so we'll go over that in a minute. The AC is a warm boost. I think AC is like almost clean rather than anything to do with Vox, but whatever. It's a warm boost with drive.
Yeah.
And the BB is pretty similar to the AC actually, but it's a little bit brighter and a little bit more gain.
Yeah.
Not radically different. So let's go through, and what we've set up here today is a completely clean amplifier, 100 watt clean amplifier over here, which sounds like this.
Sorry, here we go.
And then our trusty little Fender bass breaker here on the dirty channel, but with not much dirt, but to sound like this. So depending on, we'll try them over both amps to see what you like.
Yes.
In addition to these three pedals, we also have some crazy offers on the BB Andy Timmons signature, the Osnoy, and the bestest deal is on the SL Drive, which is the one. It's won so many awards. This pedal,
such a good pedal,
and it's also got the biggest, it's the cheapest one of the lot. And then there's a couple of bass pedals, which I'm afraid in this video we won't demo. But
they're great.
They're big discounts again, and if you just go to your trusty YouTube channel or Google or whatever and type these in, you will find other bass players playing these if that's your thing.
Yeah.
Right, let's go back to the clean amp.
Let's go to the clean amp.
And whiz on the RC boost.
Yeah, these have all got batteries in them, just in case somebody's looking down and going, they're not plugged in. They all come with batteries. Even the little one takes a 9-volt battery.
It's crazy.
It is insane.
Yeah, right.
Okay, here's a clean. Always on. As I did a video on the version 2 recently, and on my channel, and it's just like an always on pedal. You just put it on. Why would you take it off, Liz?
It's a little like the EP boost, but I think it's more transparent. So the EP boost has a a sort of a bass enhancement in there, which this doesn't have. It's just pretty flat. But of course, what you have got is EQ, which I think is great. So, you know, if you want, let's pop over to the dirty Fender. Now, if that becomes a bit too bass heavy when you hit the boost on, of course, you can roll it down a bit. Or maybe you want it bass heavier. Yeah, I mean, you probably wouldn't on that particular amplifier, but you have an old Marshall or something that needs a bit of help at the bass end.
Exactly.
This stays pretty, all the gain that you're hearing is coming from the Fender because we've gained up the channel a bit, but you know, we could really use this as a lead boost if we want it, almost like a treble boost. You know?
It's good.
Great. So that's the RC boost.
Wonderful pedal.
Yeah. Now the AC boost is a more traditional gain pedal. So we'll go back to the 100-watt Victory.
Yeah.
Big clean tone. And we'll start with a low gain. Here we go. Again, not that it really needs any more bass end, but if I want to add What's interesting, I think, because that's the 100-watt and it's got the headroom, it takes the bass boost better. So actually, it sounds pretty good with the bass boost in.
Yeah.
I think if we go over to the Fender now and drive this open. Still,
that sounds great.
It's a really versatile pedal. So now, of course, if I leave the EQ on 12 and we start gaining it up a bit. The BB preamp, that's probably been consistently the most popular drive pedal over the years. It's also the one that's inspired the Andy Timmons signature. But let's have a little listen to the BB, same clean amp.
More gain.
Now, I know I said there wasn't a big difference between the BB and the AC, but I'll just toggle between the two of them and you can get an idea.
Yeah, so it's more bright.
It's a little brighter and a tiny bit more gain. Not a big difference.
The lower and high end are more. There's more of that, isn't there?
I was also loving, using the RC boost. So getting like a rhythm tone out of one of these two, and then using this to drive this. So
There's nothing bad to say about these pedals because they're just
not really
awesome pedals. Awesome pedals.
Normally, we've spent the last few years retailing these. Then they're quite expensive pedals. They're all made in America. They're all true bypass, all super high quality components. So these typically would cost you over £200 each. And on the Epic deal is $129.
Yeah, down from $210.
So you could almost buy two for the price that it would have cost you to buy one.
I would.
Let me just you take the wheel, Mr. Pete.
Okay.
Obviously, if we use a guitar with some slightly hotter pickups on it, you'll hear.
They've got the little notch there.
Yeah, pretty sure all the gain coming out of that though is just pushing the amp. I don't think there's any real gain in the pedal. Yeah.
I think so. If you do that, just.
It's hard to tell. You're pumping so much into that, but it's not a traditional. It's more of a volume boost, I think, than a gain pedal.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's pump some of this into. Tried the Fender.
We haven't.
I like them better into the clean amp, for me. Better into the, but I'm a clean amp.
I just like them better when you play. But anyway, so look, that's those three.
$129, that's a good price, man.
You can use them on their own or stacked with other pedals or whatever. Great.
You can stack them like this as well.
That's how you stack them, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Right, okay,
so move on.
Let's try some other ones.
Yes.
Boom.
You can't do it, look, you can't do it properly.
You take
Every
the
time. I'll teach you my ways one day.
So here we go. Oz Noy and Andy Timmons, both amazing guitar players.
Amazing guitar players.
Absolutely amazing guitar players.
Yeah.
Oz would appear to have a like an AC and an RC in one, and in purple. Can't imagine who'd want to buy a purple pedal.
I don't know.
The Andy Timmons is a variant on the BB.
I like the little sorting hat there in the middle.
So do I. So here we go. Let's see what sort of sounds we get here.
Wizard of
Oz.
Maybe.
Could be.
I can't. He's such
great.
a.
Other amp. I think, to be fair, there aren't very many of these to sell, and I don't remember it being in the catalogue for terribly long. But from what I understand, it is simply just a great value way of getting your RC and your AC pedal for
into one,
like only 20 quid more, I think, than it would cost you to buy one of those. Yeah.
Oh right, okay, well that's a good deal.
You eagle-eyed of you, there's probably just spotted. We've just popped a main seat into here because the BB didn't have a battery in it. But anyway,
so first clean amp. See what that sounds like.
Yep. So you can definitely hear that what the BB preamp, the Andy Timmons one, has been modified to, feels like a little bit less mid-range, maybe even a bit more gain than the other BB, but definitely a smoother kind of gain.
Smoother
structure.
gain, yeah. That's his kind of tone, isn't it?
I'm keen to hear this with more of a sort of an Andy Timmons.
Yeah, maybe like a humbucker. You know, we've got a humbucker.
You know what we mean.
Yes, we got a humbucker in the back here.
All right, so what does that sound like now?
So it sounds like this. You know, I can hear as well. It sounds great. I can hear the clean signal more through this off the
Very
guitar.
transparent.
That bell.
Right. Into the slightly driven amplifier. That's the best that sounded.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's almost got that tube screamery, not with the bass roll off, but just as in it wants to go over the top of a slightly more driven.
I can't do all that stuff.
It's all cool, man. Okay, look, so 149 for the Osnoy, down from about 250, and the Andy Timmons is the same price as all the other compact pedals.
Okay.
Wow, 129.
Wow.
From over 200. So last one coming up now is this one. This is the Xotic SL Drive.
Yes.
I think the first of the real mini pedals that Xotic did was the EP boost.
Yes, I think so.
But they became so popular, and they're so great if if you're trying to put more pedals on your board and you want to keep the board as small as possible. These mini pedals have become so popular. So you've got the EP boost, the SL Drive, the SP compressor,
which I have on my board. And I used to have that on my board for a long time to do the big.
You got new ones, haven't you? Sweet Drive and a couple of new ones from
Sweet Drive, clean.
So
sweet.
These are a bit more affordable, generally speaking, than the rest of the range of pedals.
Yeah.
But still, 150, 160 pounds for one of these. Now, you might be forgiven for going, I've seen the SL Drive before, but it was black. And you're right, it was black. For some unknown reason, a year or so ago, Xotic did a limited run of red ones, and it's the red ones that we've got in the sale. They are internally identical to the black ones, not a different pedal at all. It is just red. So this will be £99. It's won loads of awards, guitar player, editor's pick, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I challenge anybody to show me a distortion pedal now for under £100 that will outperform this one. I don't think one exists.
It's really, and if we flip it over.
Oh yes, we'll do a close. In fact, rather than flip it over, why don't we just show you what it says? Well,
yeah.
If you'll see on screen now a close-up of this pedal is designed to be like a Marshall super lead stroke super bass kind of, and there are internal dip switches,
tiny little ones
that revoice the pedal to react more like those amplifiers. Yeah. So now we're going to just leave the settings as they are straight out the box. For all these pedals, by the way, there's a guy on the internet called Mike Hermans.
Yes.
Who I think Xotic use him a lot as their go-to kind of video demo guy, and he does great videos and will make. He'll make you want to chop your fingers off when you've listened to him playing these. But so good. They're good demos of the pedals, so go and check those out as well. But we shall end now with our SL Drive, £99. As I said, if these aren't all sold like within 2 days of this video, I'll be amazed. This is good. Oh, and I should say at this point as well, it's free shipping for any of these pedals in the UK. Shipping into Europe on any of these pedals is super cheap. It's like £2 or £3, something like that. And they'll all arrive within 48 hours or so. Maybe an extra day if you live further out. We'll ship these anywhere in the world, so they can go to America, they can go to Australia, whatever. And the shipping invariably is about the same as the VAT that you reclaim on the pedal. So don't be surprised when you get to the checkout, if you live in Australia or America, you'll see the cost of the price come down as our sales tax comes off of it. The delivery goes added on, and there's not that much of a difference. So, and again, delivery times to places like America and Australia or wherever are only about 4 or 5 days as well. So
I've got a friend in Dubai who bought something from us and it was there like a couple of days later.
Yeah, it's all UPS, air freight, it's all good. Anywho.
Anyway, here's a clean tone from the V4 140D.
Challenge for you, Mr. P, because I know everybody loves listening to you play. Can you do us a loop, please, with this pedal on a low setting with that guitar, and then using a little bit of that and then a little bit of that, just lead solo over the top while I introduce some higher gain settings? Could we do that? Oh, I should say, I sort of intentionally wasn't going to jump to the Fender, because normally this is a pedal you'd use into a clean amplifier, but
that's what it's kind of made for.
Here's what it sounds like into the Fender. Just it'll probably muddy the amp up a bit if you put too much gain on. But anyway, so let's try a loop. We'll say goodbye now. You can enjoy the loop. I've been the captain.
Oh, his name's Pete. Hey.
Links are in the description below, and do not delay. Once these are gone, they are gone, never coming back. Boom, 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 boom. Boom.
Boom. Boom.